read about the secret love of a eunuch and the Ottoman Sultan's concubine. In the heart of old Istanbul, under the sway of the Ottoman Empire, Topkapi Palace was bustling with life and power. The harem, which means the women's quarters, was a place surrounded by the black eunuchs, those who lost their manhood to serve the Sultan and his ladies. Among these eunuchs, there was a man named Jameel. Jameel was of African descent, born in a small village that lived in peace under the shade of thick trees. He was born into a simple family, the son of a caring mother and a strong father. He spent his childhood playing in the green pastures and listening to his grandfather's tales about ancestors and heroes. But his life changed when slave traders came to his village and took many children and young men by force, including Jameel. They were chained and led on a long and arduous journey across deserts and seas until they reached the slave markets of the Ottoman Empire. In Istanbul, Jameel was sold in the slave market and chosen to become a eunuch in the Sultan's palace. He underwent the castration process, a painful procedure Jameel never forgot. However, he did not succumb to sorrow. Instead, he decided to learn and adapt to his new life. Over time, Jameel proved to possess an innate intelligence and wisdom beyond his years. He learned the Turkish language and mastered the arts of rhetoric and service. He treated people with kindness and respect, making him well liked among his peers and the women in the harem. Thanks to his intelligence and character, Jameel was promoted to become one of the chief eunuchs of the harem. His daily life was filled with duties and responsibilities. He took care of the harem's affairs, organized matters, and ensured the comfort of the ladies. Despite losing his manhood, his heart continued to beat with deep human emotions. In that grand palace, there also lived a white concubine named Layla. Layla was of Armenian descent, born in a small mountain village where a noble and well-known family lived, renowned for their ethics and good treatment of people. Layla was the only daughter of a simple farming family, distinguished by her captivating beauty and kind spirit. She spent her childhood surrounded by love and care, helping her parents in the fields and learning to read and write under the tutelage of the village priest. But the happy times did not last long. When Layla turned 16, the armies of the Ottoman Empire invaded her village during one of their expansion campaigns. Many of the villagers were killed in the attack, and others were captured to be sold as slaves. Layla was among those captured and was taken, along with several other girls, to Istanbul. Layla arrived at the slave market in Istanbul, where she was put up for sale. Due to her exceptional beauty and charming features, she attracted the attention of traders and officials in the Ottoman Palace. She was bought and brought to the harem, the women's quarters in the Sultan's palace, where concubines were trained in the arts and etiquette of the palace. In this closed world and in the year 1570, during the reign of Sultan Selim II, Layla met Jameel, the black eunuch who possessed remarkable wisdom and intelligence. Jameel began to serve Layla personally, and she appreciated him greatly for his kindness and genuine care for her. Over time, Layla developed special feelings for Jameel, but she was afraid to admit them due to the strict restrictions in the palace. Jameel's feelings for Layla developed over time, and he began to express his love indirectly through poetry and mysterious letters. However, his love was forbidden and unacceptable within the strict confines of the palace. Despite knowing the consequences, Jameel could not restrain his emotions. One day, during a conversation, Jameel indirectly revealed his feelings. Layla felt surprised and confused, but at the same time, she realized the purity and sincerity of Jameel's emotions. It wasn't long before rumors about Jameel and Layla's relationship began to spread throughout the palace. The news reached the ears of Sultan Selim, who was furious about this violation of the harem's sanctity and the state's traditions. The Sultan ordered an investigation to uncover the truth. Jameel was arrested and interrogated. He did not deny his love for Layla. Instead, he bravely admitted it, declaring that his heart could not control his feelings despite losing his manhood. This confession was considered a great betrayal to the Sultan and the ruling system. Sultan Selim issued a death sentence for Jameel to set an example for anyone who dared to violate the sanctity of the palace. On a memorable day, Jameel was executed in a public square before a large crowd of people. His eyes shone with sadness, but he did not regret his love. He faced his fate with courage. Layla felt deep sorrow and regret, but she could do nothing to save him. A beautiful journey ended, but its story continues to be told within the palace walls and streets of Istanbul, a memorial to a pure love that knew no boundaries or laws. It was a love that ended tragically, yet never lost the heartbeat of its essence. The tale of Layla and Majnun persists as part of Ottoman history, reminding us of the strength and resilience of love in the face of the most challenging circumstances.